Hi there, Dawn McVey here. It is the perfect time of year to start whipping out some gift tags. So I've got a really fun double layered gift tag challenge for you today. I hope you will play along. Let's get right to it. Okay, so today I thought we would talk about gift tags. It is the perfect time of year to crank out a stack of gift tags, and you can really do so quickly just by doing things sort of assembly line style. It's a great project to take on when you feel like you don't really have a lot of mojo and you don't know what to make. Gift tags are a great little way to start, and before you know it, you have a finished stack of tags that are ready to go on your Christmas gifts. One thing that I really like to do is to create double layer gift tags. So here are a couple that I made a while back where I just stacked up two of the exact same die cut and decorated the top one and then put a sentiment and a little to from on the bottom. These are also something that you can add pattern paper either on the front or in the back just to add some more interest and a little bit of texture. You can then just write your greeting or your the to from on the back side of the tag if that works for you. A little tip that we do in our family, we've started, a lot of times I write who it's to and from in pencil because I've got a few family members that will erase those after Christmas and reuse the gift tags. So it doesn't even have to be something that you are going to make and that's going to get tossed. The really cute ones, typically around here anyway, seem to get saved and reused in the future. So it is a fun way to spend your time, and it also can be a good little investment toward future Christmas wrapping sessions. So I thought I would just give you a peek into my process. When I sit down to make gift tags, I like to make multiples all at once, and I like to do all the die cutting at once. For today, rather than show you, obviously you can see how easy it is to stack two of the exact same die cut, but Paper Tray has so many great dies, tag dies, that are all different shapes and sizes. So I decided to layer up some different tags. So each double layer tag uses two completely different tag dies. So I did all my die cutting first. I die cut a bunch of pattern paper tags as well as a stack of cardstock tags. I used the Holiday Plaid paper collection to cut the patterned paper dies or tags, and just a variety of cardstocks that coordinate with those tags. You can see here that I've got extras because I don't really map it all out ahead of time what tag is going to be on which pattern paper is going to go with which cardstock. I just die cut a stack and then I start laying things out and just mix and match and play with the different layers to see which color combos I like the best and which tag layers I like the best. Obviously, I kept the slightly larger tag in the back and the slightly smaller tag in the front so that the recipient can see that there is indeed a second tag on the back that they'll want to peek at. The extras are just going to go in the envelopes with those dies so that that's not wasted time. I'll have these die cut for tags I want to make in the future, but it allows me the freedom to just sort of play around until I get combos that I'm really happy with. So that is what I've done. And I also have gone ahead, for the sake of time, and stamped a pile of these cute little vintage thermoses using my Cozy Christmas stamp set and dies. So for the sake of time, I thought I would just finish up one last thermos, and then we'll get on with the tag assembly. I'm going to stamp the little plaid bottom. Oh my goodness, who can resist vintage inspired or vintage thermoses? I have a vintage thermos collection that inspired this stamp set, so I kind of cannot resist them, and I'm excited to decorate with them this year for Christmas. They look so cute on the mantle with some other, you know, vintage books and ornaments and that sort of thing. So I've got one more stamp here to finish off the top of the thermos. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. So now I'm finished with the stamping of the thermoses, and then I will add some sentiments here to the tags when we get everything assembled. But again, this is part of my my process for putting all of this together. After I've got the all the stamping done, then I go ahead and start laying out the various parts and pieces of the thermoses. Again, I'm just playing with placement, playing with color. I just want to have a variety on each tag. I want each one to be unique, but because I was using the same stamp set and largely the same colors, it makes it really quick and easy to get all your stamping done at once. And it makes it so fun because then you can mix and match and feel like each tag is unique. I don't know, I kind of get bored if I do too much of just stamping all the same thing over and over. So this way it feels like I'm getting to have some fun and play with variety. But at the same time, each tag is technically gonna look unique and different when I'm finished. Let's see, I'm gonna mix this up and put the red cup on the Aqua Mist tag and this Aqua Mist one on the pattern paper, because when you put it on the solid cardstock, it kind of blends in a little too much. Put it on the pattern paper and it stands out a bit more, and obviously the red stands out a lot more over here. So I feel like I'm pretty happy with all of this. I might just add a couple more little snowflakes. I also may stamp some of the snowflakes on the solid layers once I get to stamping the sentiments. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and adhere all of these little pieces of thermos to the top layer, and then we'll move on. Okay, so all of the little thermos pieces are glued down. So now I'm just going to add some sentiments, and then I'm done. On the tags where there's pattern paper on the back, rather than stamp a sentiment on the pattern paper where it's going to kind of get lost, I'm going to just flip it over and stamp the sentiment right on the back. I've just grabbed two of the different sentiments from Cozy Christmas to use on all of these. One says Happy Holidays to you, and one says May your days be merry and bright. If I stamp the sentiment at the top, then I leave room at the bottom for me to add the to and from. That's those three. And now on this berry sorbet, I'll use some pure poppy ink. And same thing, I'm stamping it up toward the top so that I leave room to write the to and from down at the bottom. And then on the two tags that are Aqua Mist, I'm going to go ahead and use some Aqua Mist ink. So then I'm just going to take some Pure Poppy Baker's twine. I just cut off a piece and loop it through the holes over the top. I'm sure you've seen this done a million times. And pull that through, and there is a finished double layer tag. And here's the whole collection all assembled and ready to go. I can't wait to get wrapping and add these tags to our gifts this year. I hope you will play along and make some gift tags of your own. That is my challenge to you today, to make a double layered gift tag. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Dawn McVey with Make It Monday.